Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, we would like to say thanks to Allah, Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Today we have, what opportunity to have an opportunity to meet here virtually in a Zoom meeting. And today I would like to say thank you to Miss Debbie as our, we can say as a keynote speaker of our practitioners lecture series number 17 today, communication skills 1. The subject of our lecture today is communication skills, and we have a topic about communication skills today. Thank you, Miss Deb.
Okay, you're welcome.
Tanpa memperpanjang mukadimah, without further ado, I would like to share you who Miss Debbie. I will read or I will share his CV. Can you see that? Yes. Bisa dilihat? Bisa. Miss Debbie.
Bisa,
Miss Debbie is managing director from 2008 until now in English Tutorial Center located in Padang. And she is also the Komisaris PT Rici Karya Pratama, and she is the director of academic of IMA chapter Padang. IMA is Indonesian
Association.
Indonesia Managing
Marketing Association.
A marketing association as a director of academic. And she is also active in JCI. Kalau saya cari tadi itu Junior Chamber Indonesia Miss ya?
This is international one.
The national in West Sumatra And immediate past local president 2016 until present. And she's also active in HIPMI, Himpunan
Pengusaha
Muda Indonesia Jadi Miss Debbie juga pengusaha. Ini sebagai sekretaris umum, ketua bidang internasional, and also sebagai wakil ketua 2 di PARFI, Persatuan Artis Film Indonesia. Jadi Miss Debbie adalah seorang yang aktif di berbagai organisasi. Untuk Okay, that's about Miss Debbie, and sekarang kita mendengarkan sharing mengenai komunikasi dari Miss Debbie yang sudah punya pengalaman yang sangat banyak tentunya, baik di organisasi maupun di dalam bidang pekerjaan, usaha, entrepreneurship juga Miss ininya. Jadi kita berharap Miss Debbie mau membagikan ilmunya yang banyak itu kepada kita. Jadi mahasiswa bisa terinspirasi nantinya, terutama di bidang communication skills yang sangat dibutuhkan untuk dunia industri ke depannya Okay, time is yours, Miss Debbie.
Okay, thank you very much, Din. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, salam sejahtera untuk semuanya. So this is a very great opportunity for me to finally join this seminar, webinar actually. It's not seminar but webinar. So thank you very much to Ibu Martini, Ketua Jurusan Bahasa Inggris Politeknik Negeri Padang, and also Dini. So Dini, actually, I will call you Bu Dini in here. She was one of my students at my previous office.
He was my teacher also, Miss Debbie, my teacher.
Ya, pas waktu masih unyu-unyu ya, jadi Bu Dininya masih unyu-unyu waktu itu. Nah, sekarang tapi yang sekarang Bu Dininya sekarang sama yang lama itu tidak jauh berbeda. Jadi beda tipis saja. Ya, alright Din, is it true? Okay.
Alhamdulillah kalau beda tipis.
Alhamdulillah ya.
Rasanya sudah tua nih, Miss.
Yeah. So
Debbie makin cantik.
oh, thank you, you too. Nah, itu jadi makanya everyone, I would like to actually just share with you because I'm not going to be able to teach you because you can learn from many other things as well, okay? So that's why I just want to share with you. In this occasion, I would like to talk about communication skills, especially in work. So because I know all of you are going to go to the world of work. Is it true? Yes, okay. Right. So tadi sudah dibacakan oleh Bu Dini tentang some of my activities actually, and you know we are going to. I'm not going to actually boost myself because there's nothing to boost and to talk about. But I just want you to talk. I just want you to know some other things about life and also what actually your opportunities actually you can have besides studying. Okay. Nah, seperti ini kayak misalnya saya lihat seperti activity saya ya. Di sini saya juga menjadi juri public speaking and communication. Itu ada beberapa undangan untuk menjadi juri UDA Uni Kota Padang, Solo, and bla bla bla, duta genre juga. Kemudian untuk speakers, saya juga memberikan pembekalan kepada UDA Uni Padang, kemudian juga ada pelatihan kewirausahaan, kemudian juga ada pemateri untuk service excellent, everything. Sampai saya juga pernah diundang ke India untuk berbagi menjadi pemateri untuk small medium enterprise atau UMKM di Indonesia. Nah, hal ini sangat sekali berarti because I could go there because of an organization. As you can see here, Junior Chamber International, right? Nah, di sini Junior Chamber International karena saya ikutnya di Indonesia, chapter West Sumatra. So I was actually invited there by JCI MPT. Nah, jadi JCI MPT India. Nah, di sini nanti saya sebenarnya ada seorang teman dari India yang tadinya mengundang saya untuk datang ke India untuk menjadi pembicara. Okay, would you like to meet him, everyone? Of course, yeah.
Yes.
Of course. Sure. Okay. So actually, we are waiting for his coming. But after all, I'm going to start my presentation. So I'm going to welcome him and then probably going to introduce himself to you. Okay. Okay. Nah, sekarang untuk berbicara tentang communication skills for work. Jadi sekarang memang saya fokusnya kepada work karena semuanya banyak yang tidak paham mungkin ya tentang bagaimana sih dunia kerja. Dunia kerja dengan dunia kuliah is very much different, very much different. Kalau di kuliah kita bisa berbicara, dan kemudian kita bisa melakukan apapun yang kita mau karena memang kita sebagai mahasiswa yang tidak punya responsibility apapun ya, but not for work. Okay, for work, a lot of things you are going to think about. Okay, what to do with this? Before that, I'm going to introduce you with some people actually, some famous speakers from Indonesia and overseas. So look, number one. Okay, you know this guy? You must know this man, right? Very much. What is his name?
Mario Teguh. Mario Teguh.
Nah, Mario Teguh ini adalah Indonesian motivators, alright? Jangan lihat dari kepalanya yang sudah hampir plontos, tetapi lihatlah dari ilmu yang sudah dibagikannya. Karena he is also very famous with his kata-kata mutiara, right? Nah kan banyak tuh yang jadi posting quote-quote-nya Mario Teguh. Seperti katanya lebih baik jatuh cinta dan patah hati daripada tidak pernah merasakan apa itu cinta. Wow, so sweet ya nggak? Okay, right. Jadi banyak sekali anak-anak muda yang sudah mencopas-copas quote-quote-nya dari Mario Teguh ini. Okay, what else? We are going to talk and see. Wow, this is a very incredible lady. Jadi ini siapa sih yang nggak tahu Najwa Shihab? Karena keberanian beliau, akhirnya beliau di-kick dari salah satu TV channel. Ya, kenapa? Orang yang sangat kritis. Dengan intonasinya, dengan cara dia berbicara, dengan matanya yang sangat tajam, membuat para pengusaha, para pejabat tinggi takut untuk diwawancarai oleh beliau. Is it right? Okay, she's actually so scary, right? But that's true. She's telling the right things. Okay, and jadi pertanyaan-pertanyaannya seperti kursi kosong kemarin yang membuat dia akhirnya terpaksa harus dikeluarkan menjadi host di situ ya. Nah, kemudian apa lagi? Nah, Mary Riana ini dikenal dengan julukan wanita $1 juta. Wih, dia punya bukan hanya $1 juta, jutaan atau ratusan dolar mungkin udah punya. Because she is also an entrepreneur, she is also a coach, she is also an influencer, an educator. See, she's very, very young, you see. Walaupun dia punya darah Tionghoa, Indonesia, but look, she is very incredible, right? Okay, next. Okay, let's see. Andrew Wongso. Nah, ini Keranjang Kehidupan. Ini yang salah satu karya terbesarnya ya, Keranjang Kehidupan. Tapi ada satu lagi tuh yang 15 Wisdoms and Success by Andrew Wongso. Beliau juga pengusaha, motivational speakers and everything. Okay, next kita maju ke Tung Desem Waringin. Siapa juga yang nggak kenal. Ini Bapak ini sangat sangat fun, full of sense of humor, and very witty. Witty itu very humorous. Okay, full sense of humor. Pokoknya orangnya jenaka gitu kalau witty itu ya. Nah, beliau juga pengusaha. Ya orang-orang kaya semua nih yang jadi motivational speakers ini banyak kan orang-orang kaya, jarang orang-orang miskin kayaknya ya. Karena mereka mendapatkan uang, mencari uang dari menjadi seorang motivator. Jadi ini salah satu peluang kerja buat adik-adik semua yang nantinya akan bergelut di dunia usaha setelah nanti tamat dari kuliah. Alright? Oke, berikutnya kita lihat lagi. Kita masuk ke Amerika. Oprah Winfrey. Siapa sih yang tidak kenal dengan The Show of Oprah Winfrey atau Oprah Winfrey's Show? Siapa yang nggak kenal? Pasti kenal ya. Nah, ini bermula dari pengalaman jeleknya karena dia waktu itu di-raped. She was raped when she was a kid. Dia diperkosa waktu masih kecil ya. Tetapi hal itu tidak menimbulkan ketakutan buat dia. But actually she fought her fear inside her. And finally, she could become what? An actress, all right? A coach, a motivator, a producer, okay? What else? Motivational coach. And also, she's also dermawan banget, everyone. Dia sangat terkenal dermawan. Jadi kekayaannya kan sudah bermiliar-miliar atau ratusan miliar ya. But she's really, really humble and she loves donating her money. She doesn't have any kids, actually. She got married to, I don't know who, I forgot. Okay, but she's really, really humble person. She's getting richer and richer. Okay, next please. Kita masuk kepada seorang lelaki yang pernah menjadi angkatan, in United States Navy, SEAL. Jadi SEAL itu semacam kayak, apa sih yang, kalau kita di Indonesia kan sudah ada yang baret biru, segala macam ya. Nah, beliau juga Air Force, sudah bergabung di Air Force-nya Amerika, tapi kemudian retired, kemudian dia menjadi motivator, kemudian menjadi a marathon athlete, and after that become triathlete, yang itu loh, yang olahraga yang ada swimming, kemudian cycling, and then running gitu loh ya. So dia menjadi seorang yang multi talent gitu loh. He's a really multi talent person. Nah itu David Goggins, oke? Okay? Nah berikutnya ada Deepak Chopra. Ini Pak Deepak ini is from India. Okay, and he's an American Indian person, was born in India but lived in America, dan dia menjadi gurunya para artis Hollywood and also Bollywood. Kenapa? He's a very good motivator. He's also a doctor, okay, and also an author. Ya, nah apalagi coba orang kaya makin tambah kaya dengan kemampuannya itu yang pastinya tidak didapatkan dari kampus saja, okay, but actually they learn, okay, they learn from their life, okay. Now let's come to another person. Nah ini Eric Thomas. Nah yang dia terkenal banget dengan the bigger the dream, the harder the grind. Okay, artinya apa? Ada yang tahu? The grind, do you know what does it mean by the grind?
Money.
Ada yang tahu?
Uang.
Please, you can unmute your microphone.
Oh,
Ada yang tahu the grind? Grind? Nah, the green itu artinya effort, okay, atau usaha atau work, okay. Jadi semakin besar mimpi, semakin besar usahanya. Oke, green juga artinya green, menggerinda. Biasanya kita punya apa sih? Punya biji-bijian, kemudian let's green it. Jadi akhirnya dijadikan tepung, itu green juga. Oke, nah, sedikit belajar bahasa Inggris nih, Din. Tambah-tambah vocab ya. Oke, next saya mau lihatnya seseorang yang sangat luar biasa. Nah, ini VUJICIC. Oke, udah benar betul jawabannya ya. Oh, pronunciation udah betul ya. Nick ini adalah seorang laki American Australian man, and then he was born with tetraamelia syndrome. It means that he doesn't have any feet and legs, any hands and feet. So, tapi dengan begitu dia masih bisa berusaha dengan tubuhnya yang sebatas apa ya, pangkal paha ya, right? And then he is a very rich man. He got married to one normal lady and he has got like 6 kids. Jadi jangan salah ya, jangan underestimate yang namanya Nick ya. Walaupun beliau ini dengan cacat tubuhnya belum masih bisa produksi 6 anak loh. Ya. Jadi ini sangat luar biasa. God is great, right? God is great. Oke, nah, itu adalah orang-orang yang luar biasa yang saya tampilkan di awal. Kenapa saya ingin kita semua bisa belajar dari orang-orang tersebut yang tadinya maybe they are very famous, they are very strong and normal, but you see, Nick is also not really that normal. Okay, but with this condition, his condition now, he can earn money. Okay, he doesn't have to use his hands and legs to work to earn money, but he just use his mind. Alright. Nah, jadi saya sudah merangkum beberapa hal yang sudah saya persiapkan, and I'm going to talk about communication skills at work. Nah, so we are coming to the sessions, okay? Nah, seperti biasa untuk communication ini kita akan mengetahui ada beberapa, okay, next. Akan ada beberapa hal seperti 4 hal yang kita harus pelajari kayak non-verbal, thinking, listening, and speaking. Oke, okay? Nah ini yang harus penting. Nah, what else? Ada yang paling penting kalau kita bicara tentang communication skills. First, be an active listener. Oke, okay? Nah kalau kita dalam bekerja, we have to be an active listener. Kenapa? Kalau masuk dunia kerja pasti ada the more people like you and also the more people dislike you, right? Okay, right? Oke, nah jadi kalau seandainya kita bisa menjadi seorang yang luar biasa, kalau kita bisa menjadi a good speaker, a good listener. So when you listen to your friends, please focus on the speaker. Jangan sekali lagi, apalagi kalau if you talk to your boss, okay, whatever your boss say, please listen carefully. Okay, and after that, avoid any distractions. Any distractions. Distractions means gangguan. Whatever it is, from your phone, for example, from your laptop, okay, from your mind, okay, when you go to work, you are ready to work. Whatever problems you have at home, just leave it at home. So you really have to be professionals, okay? When you work, be professionals. And after that, you focus on what people are interacting with, okay? You focus on them. Actually, when you interact with people, they are giving you more chance to learn a lot. Okay, and then is anyway anyhow you are going to learn from them. Okay, and after that, pay attention on facial expressions. Now, this is really cool, everyone, because sometimes when you talking to people, and sometimes people will not show you a very good mimic, right? Kadang-kadang wajahnya udah jutek, kemudian dia udah begini. Do you think that this is cool? What is the sign of when you see someone is like this? What is actually the meaning of it?
They are bored.
Yes, they got bored. Okay, even like when you tap, okay, when someone is tapping the pen, it means are they interested in you or not?
No, they are not.
No, no. Okay, what does it mean when someone is always, the person you're talking to is always looking at the watch? Okay, all right, okay. Okay, what do you think, the meaning of it?
They're in hurry.
Yes, he's in hurry. So it means that the focus is not to you 100%, right? So this is the thing, and you really have to know about facial expressions and then the body language. The body language, like for example, when you are in a meeting with your boss, okay, when your boss is like begini nih, jadi udah foreheadnya sudah begini. So what does it mean? Udah begini foreheadnya, what does it mean?
You got confused.
He got confused.
Yes,
He got confused. And after that, like this, scratching his head. What does it mean? He got confused. What else? He doesn't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Mama Dato?
He doesn't know what you are talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't understand what you're talking about. Okay, or sometimes he got some fleas on the head. Okay, mungkin ada kutu juga kali ya di kepalanya ya. Okay, so that's the way it is. And also about the tone. Okay, let's listen. Okay, for example, if I call my my staff, okay, there is actually Miss Endang beside me, so she's becoming my operator. So look, this is Miss Endang. Hi everyone. Okay, this is Miss Endang. So for example, I'm calling Miss Endang, okay, and then you listen to me the way I call her, okay, and then try to assume what actually I mean with that call. Endang, can you do this for me? What does it mean? Is it nice or not?
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Then what about this? Endang, can you do this for me?
Kakapalo na.
Oh, ada suara masuk ternyata. Okay, what does it mean? What does it mean? Endang, can you do this for me? Angry or not? Do I feel pleased or not?
No.
No, I'm not. Okay, nah itu. Jadi kalau bos berbicara, when your boss is talking to you, be very, very careful. Please listen to his intonation. Okay? Okay, when he talks, do you think that my boss, is he happy or not? Oh, he's not happy. Please don't mess up with him. Okay, jadi jangan cari gara-gara, kalau nggak mau nanti kena bumerang. Okay, so please do your job. Okay, well, that's what I mean. Okay, ini sudah okay ya? Okay. Oh, by the way, if you have some or any questions you want me to answer at the end, you can ask me for a question and answer session. Then you can type there, okay? Okay, and then we go on to the next one. Okay, let's see. Adapting your communication style to your audience. Nah, this is something that you probably have to understand. Like, there's a proverb, di mana langit dijunjung, di situ, di mana bumi dipijak, di situ langit dijunjung. Okay, now, so wherever you are, everyone, please be very careful, because the way you talk is going to make people understand actually who you are. Oke, jadi dari cara kita berbicara, orang bisa ngerti, ternyata ini si Mawadatul ini orangnya begini loh, aslinya loh. Atau si Sahara ini anaknya si pendiam, tapi atau si Angel anaknya bisa aja suka senyum-senyum, tapi jangan salah loh, kalau dia lagi marah, seluruh dunia bisa perang. Okay, for example, yeah, for example. Okay, then okay, you really have to pay attention on the situation when you are in. Okay, di saat kita tuh lagi berada di mana di kantor yang, oh kayaknya pas kita masuk orangnya friendly banget. Semuanya say hello. Hi, hi, hi. Are you new here? Yes, I am. So my name is Sahara. Hi, Sahara. How are you? Come on, let me introduce you to other friends. Oke, nah itu yang baik. Kalau itu kantor yang baik kan ketemu sama orang yang baik. Pas ketemu misalnya, when you meet someone who is quite saklek, okay, seperti like this. Hi, hi, ma'am. My name is Sahara. Are you new? Oke, dijutekin langsung. Wah, langsung shock nggak? Pasti dong, langsung shock ya. Are you new? Nah, anggap itu biasa aja. Oke, tapi tetap perhatikan bagaimana cara kita berkomunikasi. Oh, yes ma'am, I'm new here. How are you? Oke, thanks. Biarin. Walaupun dia punya wajah yang masam, mau masam kayak mau kecut kayak, biarin. Jangan ditiru, alright? Jadi jangan ikutan pula jadi masam atau kecut-kecut pula. Oke, kenapa? No, you are not there. Okay, you are new. Okay, you really have to adapt yourself. Nah, makanya adapting your communication style. So be you and then speak nicely and polite. That's for sure. Now, when you are with your, for example, like the buyer, for example, in your company, okay, you have a buyer, a very potential buyer, okay, you can communicate through email, all right, phone, better for you to call back, okay, and then you try to explain whatever products you have, and he wants you, you want him to purchase your product, or probably lewat video conference. It's also gonna be cool, okay, right? Nah itu caranya kalau kita mau adapt your communication style with your audience, okay. Next, now this is a very important thing. Ini kayaknya very simple, easy thing, but very crucial, everyone. Jangan pernah anggap remeh ya, oke? Okay? Oke, okay, kenapa? Ini friendliness ini sangat penting, apalagi untuk orang yang baru. Orang yang baru tidak mungkin orang itu akan dimengertikan orang, right? We actually want people to accept us, not you accept the people. You want people to accept you. So that's why you really have to build your foster trust. Foster trust, you know what does it mean? Trust, tahu ya? Yes, okay. All right. Kepercayaan. Foster means building the trust. Okay, so foster trust means building the trust. Okay, as long as you are kind to people, you are honest to them, okay, and you are going to build the foster trust from people to you, okay, all right. And after that, understanding. So when people want you to understand them, you need to understand them first. That's the key. Okay, jangan sampai
Kayaknya sinyal Miss Debbie-nya hilang ya.
Iya, Mem.
Iya, Mem.
Kita tunggu dulu ya. Sambil menunggu saya memberitahukan bahwa penting buat Anda membuat summary ya. Summary dari apa yang disampaikan Miss Debbie tadi. Nanti akan saya posting assignment di Spada. Jadi bisa langsung boleh ditulis di buku, nanti di foto gitu, diupload, atau nanti diketik ulang, terserah Anda. Tapi nanti waktunya kan ini mungkin akan mepet, jadi sebaiknya langsung ini aja. Hilang sinyal, Miss Deb. Yep. Shutdown, invite lagi ya katanya. Nggak bisa ke ini lagi. Coba perhatikan Fadli.
Baik, ma'am.
Maaf, lagi ada trouble ini. Nggak masuk ya? Oke, masuk lagi Miss Debbie.
Hi everyone, I'm back.
Iya,
Okay. Okay, can you see me now?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All right. Something wrong with the computer? No, I'm back. Okay, don't worry. I'm still here. Okay, I'm not going around. Oh, actually, I would like to introduce you to Mr. Shashikant Lamani. Okay, I think that he
Then it's
has already now. Mr. Shashikant, where are you? Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay.
I'm there.
Okay. Hi, Mrs. Shashikant. Would you like to introduce yourself to us? Okay. Now, everyone.
I give the pleasure to you, ma'am.
Okay, so everyone, this is Mr. Shashikant Slamani, and he is actually the past president of JCI MPT India, the one that I already told you. Okay, could you please give him an applause?
Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
nice to meet you, Mr. Shashikan. Oh,
Happy to
Okay.
be here on this session.
Sure. So, Sashiji, would you like to introduce yourself to us, to all of the students here? They are from Polytechnic Negeri Padang. Okay, Padang State Polytechnic.
Shashikant Lamani here from India. As JB has introduced me, was the president of JCI MPT in 2018. Currently, I'm past president, and I do run a business in tourism. Plus, I'm a soft skill trainer. I like to train kids and college students in different university and schools. So it's very amazing to see you all, and a very good session by David's going on. I'm enjoying the session, and thanks for DBG for inviting me here, and thanks for the organizers. So I'm happy to hear and go through this communication skill training program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, G.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so please enjoy the show.
No.
Okay, so actually, Mr. Shashikans, as I told you before, the one who invited me to go to India to present my presentations of small and medium enterprise. Okay, so it was one of my overseas presentations. Thank you very much, Sashiji. Okay, nah kalau di India kita memanggil orang dengan panggilan hormat itu dengan G. Oke, jadi kalau mau ibu, bapak, atau walaupun muda daripada kita, tapi kalau kita mau manggil mereka dengan panggilan hormat, panggilan dengan G. So we address the person as G. Okay, for example, like Mr. Shashikant Slamani, we address him like Mr. Shashiji. What would you like to say? Is that okay, Mr. Shashiji?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So let me continue, okay? So now, okay, we talk about, okay, wait a minute. The PowerPoint is ongoing. Friendliness, okay? We talked about friendliness before. And actually, everyone, I'm quite deg-degan. I feel quite awkward because actually, Sashiji is also a motivational coach and also a trainer. And then, aduh, pokoknya agak deg-degan deh karena ada coach and trainer also now watching me. Okay, so Dini, you probably can also invite him for an international speaker. Okay, one day.
okay, yeah. Nice to meet you, Mr. Shashikan.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Okay, now let me continue. Yes, okay, G. Okay, so about the friendliness, okay, all you have to do, you really have to be friendly, okay, in your work, in the working area. Friendliness is very important. Okay, you really have to have your open-minded characteristics. That's what I can say. You must not be able to say no to people easily. For example, when someone is asking for your help, for example, like Jenny, would you like to help me with this? Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm very busy with this. Okay. Never ever say that because you're still new. Come on, because when you're new, you need to know more about people. Try to be nice and to do whatever people try to ask you, and try to do your best to help. Okay. Okay, because if you are friendly, people will be able to accept you nicely and easily. Okay, remember, positive gestures is also playing an important part in here. So when you have the positive trust, and after that you have the understanding, you are going to be nicely welcome in your working area. Okay, next, let's go on to point D. Okay, we are going to talk about confidence. Now, when you say, let's say, when we are dealing with confidence, it should be about the way you to bring up yourself. Actually, when you talk to someone, do you look at that person's eyes or not? Yes or no? When you talk to someone, do you look at into his eyes or her eyes or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, Miss.
yes, right. Okay, for example, now I'm talking to you, everyone. Okay, let's see. You're in front of me, even though we are in Zoom. This is a webinar, but when I'm talking to you and I'm busy with my writing, okay, I keep talking, but I'm busy with my writing. Do I have any enough concentration to you, or do I listen to you carefully or not? No, right? So do you
No.
No.
feel pleased with that or not? No. For sure.
No.
For sure. Okay, so that's why be confident. Okay, be confident and have your eye contact with them. See, communicate with confidence, even though you are in your workplace or in job interview. This is really cool, everyone. Now, I would like to talk about more things about job interview. Okay, this is the thing that I always experience. I've been interviewing people for works for like 15 years. Okay, 15 years, and I've seen a lot of people, a lot of students, actually ex-students, because sometimes they are students and sometimes they graduated already, and then they look for a job, and then they are job seekers. Okay, but whenever you go, him or her, okay, they go to my office. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to notice is whether or not that person is going to knock my door or not. Okay, remember, when you come and then you are going to be invited to come to the room, do not forget to knock the door. Okay, knock, knock, knock. Okay, and after that, don't forget to say, "Excuse me, ma'am, may I come in?" Okay, "Excuse me, ma'am, may I come in?" Never ever just like open the door and after that you come in and then sit. Who asked you to sit? Okay, nobody else is asking you to sit, and after that you sit. Okay, and after that, for actually for lady, for example, you have your handbag with you. Do not ever put your handbag on the desk. Okay, even though your handbag costs you like $5,000, we don't care about the price, right? Even though your handbag is Louis Vuitton, okay, or Dolce Gabbana, whatever you did, okay, okay, even though it costs you like $10,000, we just don't care. But do not ever put the handbag on your desk, on my desk, on your interviewer desk. That's it. And also for a man, for example, when you have your backpack with you, remember, do not still have your backpack behind your back. Okay, please put it there. Okay, you can put it there near the sofa or on the floor. So make yourself relax, and then you are ready to interview. Sit up straight. For example, like this, sit up straight. You sit up straight with your back straight. Okay, and shoulders open like this, not like this. Remember, okay, with your shoulders open, and then your eyes, okay, will go to the interviewer, and with your smile. Okay, remember, smile. Don't give a fake smile, because everyone will know when you give the fake smile. For example, like this. Is it okay for you? Okay, when you face your interviewer and then you're going to do like this, even though you're beautiful, will that be okay? No. Okay, even when you do like this, That will also now. Okay. So be yourself. Give your sincere smile. Okay. So and then you are ready for to answer the questions from the interviewer. So be confident and then answer the questions like what actually the answers are going to be from you. Do not try to create up your mind about the answers. I mean, if the answer is not about you and then you create that for yourself and then that will be a lie, even though it's a white lie or whatever, just be honest. Okay, just be honest. Okay, actually, some other things about job interview, about the way how you talk, how you communicate to answer the questions and everything. There is should be like another session for that. Okay, so Dini, if you want me to share with them, you can invite me again next time. Okay. All right. Next, please. We are going to go on to communication, give and receive meaningful feedback. Okay. Now talking about feedback. Okay. Feedback is like something that you are going to experience probably almost every day. Okay. So how good are you at giving and receiving feedbacks? Okay. So when there is a feedback, there is an answer and there is a solution. Okay. Okay, when you have the feedback and then you should give constructive input. Nah, ini feedback ini maksudnya kalau kita misalnya kita dikritik sama orang, sama bos kita. Nah, bagaimana cara kita menjawabnya? For example, okay, for example, John, you don't do your job very well. I feel disappointed. What kind of PPT you are making? Okay, what kind of job you are talking, what you are giving to me? This is a really, really bad thing. Or this is a really bad report or whatever it is. Okay, and I know, for example, you have done your best to do that job. Okay, but whatever it is, he or she is still your boss. You should answer the question nicely. And how are you going to deal with that? Okay, you are going to have solution. For example, you are going to explain them about why do you think that the work is blah blah blah. It should be like this, sir. I know that this job is really important, and I know that this report is not really good, but I'm really sorry because I've done my best to dig more information from let's say from the finance division, but unfortunately they couldn't give me the data, so that's why I couldn't give you the total info on this documents on this report. Would you like to give me some more time, sir? Probably one more day. I will do my best and I'll make you certified with my job, and I'll make the best and do the best of me, sir, for this. Nah, kalau seandainya ngomong seperti itu, do you think that your boss is going to be okay or not? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so as long as you give a good response, okay, when you answer the questions and then when you try to explain whatever it is, and then your boss is going to be happy, okay, and will not be angry at you. Don't worry about that. Okay, next. Okay, now when we talk, okay, there are four things you need to know and to understand. First, this is talking about volume and clarity. Clear. It should be clear. Whatever you say, it should be clear. Audible. Audible means can people hear you or not? Okay. If probably when you talk, you talk too slow, and people should ask you, "I'm so sorry. Repeat, please. Once more, please." Okay, do not say repeat again, everyone. Okay, do not say repeat again because means repeat again. So sorry, repeat means again. So repeat again means again, again. So you just have to talk to say it only once. Okay, repeat or again. Okay, and then vocalics. Okay, vocalic is dealing about the tone, about your vocal. Okay, about the words that you are producing. Okay, can someone listen to you very nicely or not? Okay, do you think that people understand you or not with what you say? That's it. Okay, and then the tone, it should be like the pitch. Okay, when you sing a song, ada pitch control ya. Ya enggak? Kadang-kadang nadanya ada yang turun, up and down. All right, and then the intonation, okay, and everything, it should be there. So when you talk to someone, do not talk in a very fast way. Okay, so sir, what do you think about this one? I don't think this is a good idea, but blah 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 blah. Okay, and people will feel like, what is she talking about? Okay, okay, is she talking to me or not? Okay, they cannot figure out. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, jadi kalau ngomong itu dengan tonasi yang sama, yang biasa aja, tapi ada turun naik, terus ada penekanan di beberapa kata. Okay, that's called by tonality. Okay, all right. Do you think that this is clear enough for you, everyone? Yes. Okay. Now next, please. Nah, empathy. Empathy. When you have something about empathy, and then it should be dealing with EMATHY. Okay. So what are those words? Letters then for I will explain to you later. But for this, you really have to understand about two things. One is about verbal cues and non-verbal cues. Okay. So what is a non-verbal cues? Verbal cues, what does it mean? What does it mean? Does anyone know about verbal cues? If you know, please unmute. Okay, please unmute your microphone. Verbal cues. Verbal means
Please,
spoken.
we
Yes.
have learned about this before.
Ah, you have learned about this, guys. Come on, share with
Fun.
me. Share with me then. Verbal cues. Does anyone know about verbal cues? Nah, itu tadi. I just mentioned something. Does anyone knows about verbal cues?
Yeah, that's verbal.
Yes. So verbal means spoken. Okay, usually it's used for teaching. Like this. Okay, does anyone know what does it mean by blah 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 blah? Okay, that's called by verbal cues. But for non-verbal cues, berarti on temporary, on the contrary, not temporary, on contrary, I mean. Non-verbal means you need to know and to understand people's gesture, the facial expressions, the use of the body language, okay, and everything. Okay, now let's go on to some more things about that. Okay, now, okay, non-verbal cues, they are also dealing with empathy. Okay, to have a better communications, then you have to have eye contact. Remember, when you talk to people, you really have to look at the eyes of the people. Please have a good eye contact, but don't be naughty. When people is talking to you, and then the man or a woman is very beautiful or handsome, and then the eye contact is will be like this. You're going to your eyes. Okay, you're going to your eyes, and after that, you are going to be naughty and everything. Okay, that is really bad. Okay, and then M is about muscles of facial expressions. Okay, the expressions now that we have. Okay, for example, like now I can see some of the facial expressions. I can see that some of you are really eager, some of you are taking notes, and some of you like okay, listening like this. Some of you like okay, probably your mind is somewhere else. I know probably your chicken is still at the back and you haven't fed your chicken or cats yet. Or you got so many assignments, okay? All right, so you're not focused. So I can see that from your facial expressions, everyone. Okay, and then about your postures. Okay, when someone is talking to you, okay, when you know you bend your back like this, does it look good? No, of course not. Okay, even when you talk to your boss or to your friends, okay, hey you, for example, when you use your forefinger, okay, you point that person. Hey you, come here. Will that be nice?
No.
Do not ever do that. Okay, especially with your middle, of course, never ever do that. Okay. So remember, in Indonesia, we accept everything with right hands. Okay, but overseas, they use left hand, so it's no problems. Okay, but when you are Indonesian, okay, when you go overseas, okay, and after that you try to do whatever people there do, like you also use your right left hand to talk or whatever to point something. So do not ever do that in Indonesia. When you come back, remember you're coming back to your country. Okay, people will judge you something else. Okay, very much different. Okay, and then this is about affect. Now this is talking about your moods. When you're actually, let's say, when you are at home and after that your moms and dad are getting angry at you because you woke up late, you didn't help the house chores and everything, and then you are really angry, you feel disappointed and full of anger and whatever. Okay, when you come to your office, please leave everything behind. Okay, okay, be yourself because you are now entering your office with many more things inside it. Okay, do not ever show your bad mood face, okay, to your friends, especially to your boss, because people will not understand you and not going to accept that. Okay, you remember that, everyone. Please stay cheerful and then be kind and smile with your happy face, even though inside it's really hurt. Okay, who knows that last night you broke up with your ex-boyfriend? Oh God, I'm really sorry about that. You cry a lot, okay? And then your eyes are really swollen and still red, okay? But when your boss call you, for example, Anna, please come here. Yes, boss. Yes, what can I do for you, boss? Remember? Okay. Yes, Anna, are you okay? Oh, yes, I'm very well, boss. What's wrong with your eyes? They are red. Oh, you know, when I took a shower, the soap is really, boss, look at this. I'm really sorry about that, but I'm okay. Very well. Yes, boss. What can I do for you, sir? For example, even though inside your heart, oh, you were about to cry. Okay. Okay, boss, can I talk to you? And after that, you cry. Okay. Oh my God. I don't think it's a good idea. But for example, you're so close with your boss already or with your friends and then you want to share, but then go on, but do not do that in the office hours. Okay, remember, probably when you have your lunchtime or after you go back home, and then you can have some times to talk about, yeah, your problems and whatever. Okay, so this is about moods. And after that, tone of voice. Okay, do not speak too loud. Hi, boss. How are you? Hi, Jenny. Oh my God, it's too much. Okay. All right. And probably you're too slow, and then your voice is too slow. I couldn't hear your voice very well. Hey, ma'am, can I talk to you like this? Ma'am, do you know this? And everyone cannot listen to you carefully. It's not clear at all. All right. So be very careful with the tone of the voice because it should be standard, everyone. Okay. And then hearing the whole patient. Now, this is the thing about what you call, when your friends have some kind of problems. Let's say he or she try to share something with you about the kids, okay, or about the husband, or about her own problems, and then try to listen to her carefully and patiently. All right. Okay. This is actually about you yourself, whether you want to listen to her or not. Okay, the way you are going to make your friendship with your friends, I think. Okay, but not the way you are. When you want to have good friends, and then be you, be yourself. Okay, and then give positive response. That's it. So when people try to share something, it means people trust you to keep the secret. Okay, for example, um, Debbie, yes. Okay. Do you have sometimes? Do you have a minute? Yeah, sure, sure. I just want you to tell me about Mr. Mrs. Jack. Oh, oh, what about that? Do you think that he is a good man? Oh yes. As far as I'm concerned, he's a good man. What's up? Well, well, and then you see your friends looks very shy. Oh, at the end, you will know that she's falling in love with him. Okay, so this is also one of the best way. Okay, when people want you to listen to their story, and then please listen carefully, patiently. Okay, and it's also dealing with why. It's about your response. Okay, the way you communicate with people, the way you give response to your people, the people right in front of you is dealing with empathy. All right. Okay, next please. we're going to go to respect. Okay, be respectful. And you should know when to initiate communication. All right. You will see the condition, the situations. Do not ever jump to a wrong area when people do not want you. And after that, you go there and try to uh, get together with them. Do not ever do that. Okay. Because you are going to kill yourself. Okay, so please initiate the communication whenever it is necessary according to the situation. Okay, okay, if you want to be respected, because remember, we can treat others the way we want to be treated. Now, this is a very nice quote. I love this quote. Okay, you know, the way we treat people is also the way you want to be treated. Okay, jadi tergantung kita. Kalau kita mau perlakukan orang bagaimana, kita pasti akan diperlakukan juga seperti itu. Ya, okay, next please. Okay, now this is about responsiveness. Ya, ini tentang pekerjaan. How fast you are in doing your job. Okay, how fast you are in communication. How long are you going to be responsible to your jobs? Okay, how long your response will take. For example, someone is calling you and then you need to call him or her back. For example, there's an office and then you really have to call the office or the manager very soon. And how long are you going to call him? Do you need to call him in 1 hour, okay, or in 2 hours, or in 10 minutes, or right away after you get the information you need? Okay, ingat ya, kalau kita lambat, berarti pekerjaan juga akan lambat, hasilnya juga akan lambat. Alright, that's the thing. Be responsive, okay, to whatever is asked to you, whatever it is, okay. I mean about dealing with your task and jobs at work. Okay, next. And this is the last one, everyone. Now, this is the closing of my kuliah umum hari ini. How to improve your communication skills. Okay, the skills, I forgot the S there. Okay, this is the thing that I love very much. Observe good communicator around you. You know, when I was teenager, and before I work or whenever I had just started to work, okay, of course I didn't have any good enough experiences in communication, in dealing with people, in work and everything. Okay, and finally I went to a bank. Remember, it was in 19 no in year 2000 if I'm not mistaken. Were you born yet? Udah ada yang lahir tahun 2000? Udah dong. Belum? Ada yang belum? Okay, you are so young and cute guys. I feel like
Tahun?
Tahun 2000?
Deh.
Okay. Dini udah ya? Yes, of course. And others not yet. Okay. So I was very young. I just started my job like I don't know 5 months, something like that. And after that, it was really hard for me to be a good communicator. I mean, you know, I didn't have any mentors at the time. I just learned by doing. Okay. So one day I went to the bank and then I met a lady and then she was really nice and friendly. I didn't know her really. I didn't know her because we never met each other. Okay. But every time I went to the bank, she always call me and address me and greet me. Hi, hello. Okay. Hi, how are you? I didn't know her name. Remember, I didn't know her name. And after that, I don't know, 1 or 2 years after the first meeting, I tried to call her and to try to greet her one day because I needed a help to open my account. And after that, I learned a lot about the way she communicates, the way she used her body language, you know, her facial expressions, her intonation, and everything. And she was becoming my model. Okay. And until now, we're becoming a very good friend. I learned a lot with her. Okay. And I was also surprised when she became an MC. Okay. An MC for an event. And it was so amazing. I was really stunned. Okay. I look at her. I was just like feeling like I couldn't believe that it was her because she with her makeup, very nice clothes. I was very impressed. Okay, and then the way she talked. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you very much to the Din, blah blah blah. Okay, and then the way she talked by using the suara perut. Okay, suara perut. Kalau berbicara di MC menjadi MC itu bukan suara ini. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, my name is. Okay, it's suara tenggorokan. Okay, ada yang bocor terus buat suaranya ya. Okay, but when we talk in front of people, okay, on the stage, you use suara perut. Nah, nanti kalau ada satu lagi sesi saya ajarkan bagaimana cara berbicara dengan menggunakan suara perut dan suara tenggorokan. Okay, satu sesi lagi insya Allah. Okay, so I have my own model because I had observed a very good communicator around me and I learned a lot from her. Okay, and after that, when you talk something, when you have done something, for example, when you are practicing yourself to be an MC or to be what do you call, to accept guests or something, okay, and after that you ask your friends to notice and then to observe you, and after that ask for constructive criticism. Okay, after you do that, okay, you do your presentation or whatever. Okay, all right, so what about that? What about my presentations? Anything? Anything what? You've done great. No, come on, give me something. Give me something like I need to change for better. Okay, jadi jangan dengarkan hanya positif aja. Oh, you're so cute, you're so beautiful. You know, you could express everything very well and blah blah blah. But actually, it was fake. It was a lie. Okay, do not ever do that. Okay, jadi karena we learn from the mistakes. Remember? Okay, and after that, practice improving communication habits. Okay, now practice makes perfect, everyone. The way you practice yourself, the more practice you do, the more better you are. Okay, so if you want to practice yourself, you don't have any friends, don't worry about that. You have a mirror, okay, to be your best friend, to practice your communication. Just remember the movie, what was the, I forgot the title. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of all? What was that? What's the title of the movie? Does anyone know? No, Snow White. Okay, Putri, I know that you love Snow White very much. You like cartoon movies?
Yes, I like so much, Miss.
Yes, you like it so much because you are also Putri. You are a princess. Okay. Next, please attend any workshops or classes. Okay, because you need to learn more from people. Then why don't you just come, okay, to a workshop or attend any more classes to make yourself better. Okay, that way you can practice yourself. Okay, and then look, seek opportunities to communicate. Now remember, after you are accepted in that positions and then you work already, okay, and there are some other opportunities to communicate. For example, like when you are going to be asked to accompany some guest, the company's guest, okay, when you have to do the good communication, and then you can practice that. Look for the opportunities, even when you can also ask for the opportunities to your boss, okay. Boss, can I welcome the person? Can I accompany the person? I am able to do that, sir. Okay, and it's going to give you a very positive point, okay, from your boss, because he's not asking you, but you are offering yourself for better. Okay, all right. Okay, so I think that's all that I can say. Probably not too much, but probably I hope that you can learn more, and I'm very open for any questions you want me to answer. Like everyone, thank you very much for the opportunities, and I'm going to close this sessions with one apa ya, pantun. Okay. Burung apa ya? Burung nuri, burung cendrawasih. Oh no, burung irian, burung cendrawasih. Cukup sekian. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss Deb. It's a
You're
very
welcome.
beneficial sharing, yeah, from Miss Debbie, and we also have, have known that the communication is like this. There are about from A until J, ya, kalau nggak salah tadi ya,
Mhm.
sampai J.
Mhm.
Ya.
Oh, ada lagi ya, ada.
Every student has make a note, yeah, and a note about the detail that you have given. And for the second session, we would like to invite all of you to ask to think about this communication skill. You can, yes, you can raise your hand or bisa di apa ya, diaktifkan mic-nya untuk bertanya kepada
izin bertanya, Mem.
silahkan. Fadli ya? Ya, Fadli, silakan Fadli.
Jadi gini, Mem. So, I want to ask to Miss Debbie. So, now in the 70 of errors in the world, di dunia kerja itu, Miss, 70% orang tuh kesalahan, Miss, saya ulang lagi. Kesalahan dalam dunia kerja 70% disebabkan oleh komunikasi yang buruk, Miss. Dan kalau menurut Miss sendiri, bagaimana sih Miss ukuran dari komunikasi yang baik dan buruk kalau dalam dunia kerja tuh, Miss? Dan juga kalau menurut Miss, kenapa bisa komunikasi itu mengambil poin terbesar dalam dampak atau imbasnya dalam dunia pekerjaan seperti itu, Miss?
Oke.
Itu saya pertanyaan saya.
Yeah, very nice communication.
Fadli, kita kumpulkan dulu atau gimana, Miss Deb?
Oh, ini satu-satu dulu kali ya.
Oh, satu dulu satu. Baik, baik.
Okay. Biar masih
Silakan.
from the oven maksudnya.
Okay, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Nah, ukuran baik buruknya dalam satu komunikasi itu mudah banget dilihat ya, Pak Lia. Contohnya pas waktu, for example, whenever I have new employees, and it is not going to be that hard for me to know who he or she really is. Okay, from the way she talks to me, from the way she use her body language and gestures to me, I will know whether she is good or not. She is a very good communicator or not. She's a very good person or not. For example, okay, she's coming. For example, I'm asking her to do something. Very easy thing like, okay, when I call her, okay. Okay, so in office we have our standard way of answering and calling people. Okay, for example, ETC good morning, may I help you? Atau ETC good morning, Debbie speaking, may I help you? Nah, itu yang standarnya. Tetapi when she answer the calls, okay, ya, halo. Okay, kedengaran bagus nggak kalau orang yang mendengarkan itu? Enggak ya?
Miss.
Nah, itu salah satu contohnya. Oke, ya, halo. Nah, so that's why everyone, walaupun kita tidak di dunia kerja, tetapi di saat menerima telepon, biasakanlah mulai dari sekarang untuk menjawab dengan baik. Please answer it in a very good way. Hi, hello, assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Halo. Apa toh? Apalagi kadang-kadang kita memang kalau kita sama orang tua sama keluarga udah biasa. Ya, tapi kadang terbawa-bawa keluar, nah itu yang parah. Nah, terbawalah ke kantor. Di saat kita lagi di kantor, kemudian ini lagi berkumpul sama teman-teman, nelfonlah mama papanya. Ahmad, apa tadi ke situ? For example. And then jawabannya, indah doh Pak, alu lai. Oke. Nah, itu dalam Minang. Oke, nah usahakan, kita tahu nih, kita ada di kantor. Alright, nah usahakanlah untuk jawab, Assalamualaikum Pak. Ahmad, mungkin kedengaran dengan suaranya, mungkin nama orang tua ya, kadang-kadang suaranya keras ya. Oh Pak, mohon maaf, Ahmad sedang rapi, Biko di telepon balik ya Pak. Ya, oke, itu akan lebih bagus. Walaupun cara bicara sebenarnya bukan seperti itu. Ya kan, sama papa biasanya bicaranya ya seperti yang kita biasanya. Okay, so that's the good thing. Nah, dari situ orang bisa tahu, wah ini anak punya manners and habituals yang bagus. Ini anak nih tata kramanya ini bagus. Ini anak nggak punya sopan santun. Ini pekerja nih sangat luar biasa, parah ini cara bicaranya juga nggak address someone. For example, when you need help, okay, you are going to address that person, right? Okay, for example, Ahmad, could you please help me, right? Oke, nah coba Ahmad, kalau sekarang Ahmad dimintain tolong sama Miss Debbie, oke, please help me, contohnya gitu, please help me, pasti shock kan? Pasti kita mau bertanya, Miss Debbie mau ngomong sama siapa? Mau ngomong sama Ahmad atau sama yang lain? Oke, itu salah satunya. Jadi memang komunikasi itu adalah tolak ukur ya untuk mengetahui bagaimana sih kepribadian seseorang apalagi dalam dunia pekerjaan. So be good everyone, keep practicing the way you communicate with people. Okay, I think that's all Ahmad. I hope that you're satisfied now with my answer.
Okay, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my God, ada Miss Sari di sini. Hai Miss Sari. Waduh, saya baru ngelihat, baru Aduh, saya kalau udah sama suhu ini saya jadinya grogol.
Miss Aryani.
Welcome dulu dong, Din. Welcome dulu nih, Miss Sari.
Udah dari tadi Miss Sari patroli monitor Miss Debbie tadi.
Aduh, ini karena suhu kan ada beberapa orang, jadi saya bahasa Inggrisnya belepotan, jadi nervous banget gitu loh.
Jangan Miss Debbie, jangan belum suhu Miss Debbie belum.
Mana yang suhu ya? Oh, iya. Semuanya suhu.
Semuanya suhu ya. Jadi belepotan semuanya nih, mohon maaf semuanya ya. Ada suhu-suhu.
No. Iya.
Okay. Maybe for the next question.
Yeah, for the next question, please.
Angel, Miss.
Angel. Okay, come on, Angel.
Hello, Miss Debbie.
Hi, Angel. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Miss Debbie, I would like to ask you about communication in general. So, can culture, gender, nationality, or social class have a significant effect on communication? So, I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, a very nice question, Angel. Okay, now since we have Mr. Shasikan Slamani in here, Mr. Shasikan, are you here? So if you're around, I would like to give him an opportunity actually, if he's around. Okay, if he's around, okay. I think that he's not around. Mungkin ada sesuatu kali. Okay, hi Mr. Shasikan. Okay, thank you very much. Dini and Miss Sari, I would like you to listen to Mr. Shasikan Slamani about these questions because you are our guest speaker, for example. He's my friend from India, Miss Sari, and Mr. Shasikan also a coach. And you
can I have a question, please?
Okay, can you answer? I mean, could you please repeat, Angel?
Of course, Miss. Okay. Hello, Mr. Shasikan.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, sir, can culture, gender, nationality, or social class have a significant impact on communication? So, thank you.
Yeah, we do have the cultural differences, the cultural barriers, the dialects we speak. Like different languages have different dialects and the pace of the language we speak. Like in Indonesia, the language is very fast, like when you speak. So when we tend to inculcate some other language, maybe like English, maybe Cantonese, or maybe other languages, Malay. So we tend to possess or tend to match with that speed when speaking in that. So we have different barriers. So someone, you speak in the same dialect, like when you are a Malaysian and you learn English, so they have this a very difficult slang. They usually do like la. They do like at the end they put this. Like in Filipinos also, they have this. Indian, the accent changes. if you want like Indian, very Indian accent, they learn English and they want to depict that kind of speech, everything changes. So the social culture, the tradition and all, everything changes with the language. When we learn a particular language, if I want to learn Bahasa, it's like apa kabar if I ask you. So you may sound it very different language, or the same language but a different tone. I cannot match with the accent which you have, but I will speak to it, but you will feel it's a different one. So yes, the social culture, the background and everything matters, but with the practice and precision, everything can be mastered.
That's right. Okay, thank you very much, Rasiji.
Thank you, Mr.
You've been very helpful. Jadi saya menggunakan bantuan, so I asked Mr. Sasikan Slaman his help because he's an overseas, he lives overseas and also he's a guest speaker from India as well. Jadi cocok pertanyaannya ya, Angel. Okay.
So thank you, Mr. Sasikan and Miss Debbie.
Sure.
Helps a lot.
Thank you for the question. Very glad to help.
Thank you very much,
Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Sure.
And the organizer.
Thank you very much. Oke, Din. Silakan, mungkin ada lagi pertanyaan?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sasikan and Angel. And please, other student, we still have some minutes. Nanti ada pertanyaan, silahkan. Sebenarnya ini sangat menarik ya, karena bagaimanapun komunikasi itu nggak bisa diabaikan ya, Miss Bibi ya.
Betul, betul.
Dimanapun Anda berada, apapun pekerjaan Anda nantinya. Oh ya, Mawada dari tadi ya, udah raise hand ya. Silakan Mawada.
Oke, Mawadatul. Oke, silakan Mawadatul.
Halo, Miss Devi.
Hi, hello Mawadatul. How are you?
Grateful, thanks, Miss.
Okay, great to hear that.
Pertanyaannya mungkin lebih ke pengalaman gitu, Miss, bukan ke communication skills as in working, Miss.
Okay. Oke, ada sedikit bocoran. Oke, Mawadatul, silakan.
Miss, kan I have an online friend from Brazil. We met virtually. Jadi kadang kami itu berkomunikasi kan, Miss. Dia memakai bahasa Inggris tapi tidak pasti, memang seperti orang Indonesia kan, Miss. Tapi dia itu sometimes nge-mix bahasa Inggris sama bahasa Portugis kan, di Brazil pakai bahasa Portugis, Miss. Jadi mau dengar itu kan kayak rada-rada kurang jelas gitu, dan we got misunderstanding gitu, Miss. Jadi finally minta dia tuh could you please repeat, tapi kadang masih lost communicate juga kan, Miss. Jadi karena mungkin kami belum terlalu saling memahami bahasa itu atau konteks. Kebetulan kami ini membahas tentang budaya, Miss, dan menceritakan budaya yang ada di negaranya kan, Miss. Jadi itu Mauda kurang kan. Jadi endingnya tuh Mauda bilang, oh yes, nice. Mauda ngasih respon kayak gitu kan, Miss kan. Nice, gitu doang, Miss. Itu pertanyaannya, was I doing the wrong things? I mean, is it not a good response, Miss?
Okay, thank you very much, Mawadatul. Nah, ini kayaknya tadi saya mencium ada bau-bau Facebook kayak atau sosmed kali ya. Jadi banyak sekali nih teman-teman, tidak hanya teman-teman, tapi kita juga punya banyak teman-teman lewat Facebook ya, yang akhirnya kita berteman, kemudian berkomunikasi. But the problem is that's it, language. Apalagi kalau bahasa Inggris yang kita punyai, our English and your friend's English, for example, your friend and yourself do not have very good English. The problemnya di situ. The problem is sometimes you miscommunicate with each other, ya kan? Jadi akhirnya untuk menyelamatkan hubungan ya, mungkin percakapannya udah ngawur ngidur ngomongnya, akhirnya oh yes, oh nice. Good, oke, keluar jempol, ya kan? Keluar oke. Kemudian kalau nggak mengerti keluarlah emo-emo yang tidak paham gitu kan. Nah, kemudian tanyalah Mr. Google, ya nggak? Ini pertanyaannya apa, bahasa Inggrisnya apa ya? Oke, nah itu sebenarnya sangat membantu sekali kalau memang bukannya membantu sekali, memang sangat dibutuhkan ya kalau memang keterbatasan bahasa seperti itu. Jadi kalau memang tidak paham ya tanya Mr. Google, ask Mr. Google, and then tinggal copas. Kemudian mungkin barangkali dia juga akan melakukan yang sama. Jadi akhirnya saling mencopas-copas yang dari Google. Tapi yang penting communication-nya tetap nyampe dan hubungannya tetap baik. Apalagi sekarang lagi meneliti atau berbicara tentang culture tadi. Itu ada penelitian atau apa mau ada tuh?
Kan kenalnya dari kami virtual ngomongnya, Miss, langsung bicara gitu, Miss.
Oh, virtual. Oh, voice itu ya, berarti video call lah ya. Video call lah ya. Oke. Aduh, jadi malu-malu gitu kayaknya ya. Oke, ini video call. Jadi kalau video call ya sama bayangkan kalau kita nih ngomong dengan orang apa ya, orang Medan. Orang Medan pakai bahasa Batak. Oke, kemudian kita yes, I don't understand. Tapi akhirnya ketawa mulu karena nggak ngerti, ya nggak? Jadi di situ susahnya memang. Oke, jadi akhirnya apa? Keluarlah bahasa-bahasa Tarzan, ya kan? Dengan communicate, dengan gestures-nya, dengan body language, lah. Oke, seperti itu. Masih mending kalau pakai chat, kalau kita chat ya. Jadi masih bisa melihat si Mr. Google. Tapi kalau langsung face to face seperti itu, kalau video call ya susah juga ya. So I think you better increase and practice your English more, make it perfect, and also ask your friends to do so. Oke, apalagi nanti siapa tahu hubungannya berkelanjutan ya Miss Ari ya. Siapa tahu. Ya Din, dia jodoh mana tahu ya Miss Ari ya.
Siapa tahu. Biasanya memang ya Portugis, Indonesia dan India dan Indonesia tuh sering sering jodoh.
Paling banyak yang berjodoh gitu ya Din ya.
Sama Turki satu lagi.
Oh ya, Turki ya.
Ya Turki, karena sama ini ya, agamanya juga sama.
Agama juga sama ya. Oke. Jadi mungkin bagi adik-adik yang mempunyai teman-teman spesial, oke. Nah, mulailah make your English better. Jadi sudah ada semacam apa sih penariknya? Aku harus bisa ngomong bahasa Inggris dengan bagus. Kenapa? Ya pacar aku kan orang Turki. Kalau aku nggak bisa ngomong bahasa Inggris, ya mau gimana dong? Right? Jadi sudah ada.
Salah satu alumni kami nih udah di Australia sekarang karena memang menikah dengan orang Australia tuh, Miss.
Wow, so sweet.
Iya, Uniai. Siapalah nama si Tika kalau nggak salah. Ada tuh. Dengan ini ya, dengan kemampuan bahasa Inggrisnya. Oh. Dibawa suaminya ke Australia itu. Jadi kalau jalan ke Melbourne, iya. Oh. Alumni Politek, alumni bahasa Inggris,
Oh, baru I just found out. Oh.
Ya di Melbourne dia. Jadi kalau ke Melbourne ya Miss, ini
ada orang ya.
Saya sampai ke Melbourne.
Sudah ada orang. Miss Ari mungkin juga kenal sama Kak Nenen ya.
Nenen Ilahi ya. Senior. Iya. Itu she got married with her supervisor, project supervisor during the youth exchange program.
Youth exchange.
Yeah, during at the time the youth exchange program occurred in Australia. I think this Uda John still married. Yeah, but 10 years or 11 years after that, and then they met again, and then suddenly the love bloomed again.
And then they fell in love.
Yeah, they fell in love. She left from Bakri University. She was a very good lecturer in Bakri University at the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
See?
At the beginning of Bakri established me, Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she left that good job and stayed in Canberra.
Live in Canberra, but right now she also works there in Canberra, right?
Yes, she works in University of Canberra as Indonesian teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, as Indonesian language teacher, I think.
Indonesian language teacher.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Very nice. Nah, itu salah satu contohnya ya, Mawadatu. Ini sedikit agak melenceng dengan topik kita, tetapi sebenarnya memang pada dasarnya masih menuju kepada kemampuan untuk berbahasa Inggris ya, Miss ya. And actually, I also got a friend, And actually her English was really zero before. But when she worked at hotel apa ya lama udah I forgot Dipo Hotel long time ago, sorry. So she met her husband there. You know, remember that she got zero English, and then of course the communication was only like, you know, body gestures, you know, language and everything lah, yang semacam kayak menggunakan bahasa Tarzan seperti yang kayak mau ada tuh lakukan sekarang ini. But after all, because they communicated every day and everything, and kemudian dia belajar, and now her English is really OSIS. Betul-betul Olish banget tuh misalnya. Hello, good day. Hi Mike. Aduh.
Oh sih.
Dan kalau udah ngobrol sama dia bahasa Inggris, excuse me, could you please repeat once more? Woi capek lah lambe-lambe lah ngecek setiap bahannya. Akhirnya keluar bahasa Minang. That's it. Jadi misalnya, jadi orang yang dari zero English, she could master English. Okay, so tough. Jadi seperti itu. Communication is there. Practice makes perfect. Ya misalnya ya, ini ya. So,
ya tujuannya juga ya Miss ya. Tujuannya apa gitu. Jadi bersemangat jadinya.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, I hope that you feel satisfied with this answer, Mawada tuh.
Ya, silakan. Masih ada lagi?
Thank you.
Kayaknya banyak kendala jaringan ini Miss Debbie. Jadi mahasiswa.
Kalau semisal bukan mahasiswa, peserta sempilan boleh Bu Dini?
Silakan.
So I have a question, Miss Debbie.
Aduh, ini suhu dannya saya
Oh, jangan. This is actually for the concern of the students.
Yes.
So the students also can listen from the expert. That's why I address you these questions. So last week on Saturday, 24th, if I'm not mistaken, I participated in international conference held by Polytechnic. And at the time, Dirjen Vokasi, Bapak Wikan itu became the speaker, the guest speaker. And one thing that I remember and I really put so much concern on it, that he said that right now the most important thing of graduates of vocation institution, higher institution is soft skill.
Yes.
Yes, soft skill and the most significant thing is communication skill. Because later when you graduate from your institution, one thing that the employee to be seek from the graduate is not on the how is their IPK, their GPA, or how smart they are, but based on how well they can communicate, how well is their soft skill. And then this is so much concern on me on these millennial children, right? Not children, this millennial generation, the Gen X, because you know, communication is not only one-to-one, face-to-face. Communication is also written in social media. And some they do not acknowledge how to have a good communication in social media. Yeah. And this is my concern because sometimes, I forbid myself to admit not the students, but alumni to my Facebook. But sometimes, even though they are alumni already, but the way they communicate, the way they write down things in their social media, I find it it's not appropriate. So I would like to know from you, as you have a broad knowledge about this communication, and is there any written or unwritten rules to communicate in social media? Because you have said before, particular in one-to-one, face-to-face, right? Like the example in the office, the example how to communicate to friends and to those higher than you. But what about in social media? What about through email? Yeah. So that's my question, Miss Debbie. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Sari. It's an honor to have the question from you. I know that Miss Sari has already known the answer, but now this is also for our students here, okay? Because I actually have the same problem like you, Miss Sari. I feel really, I can say, I don't like the way some of my friends talk in SOSMED, especially when they have problems. They can even have like some bad words, you know. They like to write some bad words. For example, like you know, the netism, okay, social netism, right? For whatever it is, like for example, now apa? Lu kira lu siapa? Lu bisa seenaknya seperti itu. Okay, so she just write that word, okay, and then post in the Facebook or IG, okay, for example, and then of course that she needs response from people. Okay, so some people are going to say good things and some people will say bad things, of course. So she needs to have supports. Okay, all right. But actually, there's no written communications about that, Miss Lai. But this is related to the education from home. That's what I can say. If our moms and families teach us very nicely about how to communicate well with people, wherever you are, okay, in whatever conditions, in whatever situation it is, you are going to be still good. Even when you are very angry, okay, I think you'd better not to share whatever you feels, you know, in the SOSMED. How, even though you probably can also try to change the way you express your mind about the problems, about the matter that you are going to share. Okay, you probably can say it in a very nice way. For example, like this: hi guys, I would like to know about your opinion for this problem. Remember when, for example, now the hottest, the viral news is like, you know, Prophet Muhammad is being, you know, mocked by French, for example. But you don't say it in a very bad way, okay? Uh, Lu Presiden Prancis, lu pikir lu ini apa? Blah blah blah. It's not that good, okay? Probably you're going to say, okay, what do you think about this, everyone? Okay, but still in a very nice way. So I think this is not, there's no education talking about written and unwritten rules in SOSMED, but it's coming back to you from whatever your mom and dad and family teach you. Because we also have moral Pancasila like long time ago, yeah, Miss Ari. And I think in the religion also, we also learn a lot from the ustad or the priest or whatever it is. So all we have to do is like try to manage and try to bend ourselves from these negative things. So be much more careful in writing in sosmed. Karena sekarang sudah ada undang-undang yang
ITE.
iya,
ITEE or IITE? I don't know for sure.
yeah. So something like that. So be careful. Yang menghujat-hujat dan lain-lain tuh akan bisa masuk ke pasal-pasal yang lain.
Or perhaps like this, Miss Debbie, sometimes we please bear in mind that social media is public.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it is recorded. Recorded meaning that's what people say, ada jejak digital, digitally printed. Yeah. Even though you have deleted. So bear in mind when you say bantu ang lay, mohon maaf, I'm sorry for the language, bantu ang lay mati kerancaan ng mak. Now that's what I read sometimes from the students. Bantu ang lay mati kerancaan ng wanta kay banang mak, bantu ang lay, oh blah 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 blah. And bear in mind also that right now, for example, like Miss Debbie is coming from industry before recruiting the employee, if I'm not mistaken, you've also checked their social media, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right, Miss Debbie.
Yeah, itu dia. So bear in mind that perhaps, Miss Debbie, that this is public. Yeah, setting for public. There is jejak digital of everything. Yeah. Malam ini si apa kena tuduh PKI, besoknya sudah keluar pagi subuh sudah ada itu gambar-gambar bahwa kakeknya PKI ya kan. Jadi netizen is so smart. Technology is so biased, I think.
Yes, right, Miss Ari. And I hope our students will not do that same.
Yes.
Okay, jadi mulailah merintangi hati walaupun sakit hati, tapi ya kata-kata yang diucapkan di sosmed itu yang baik-baik aja lah. Jangan mencari pasal, jangan mencari masalah.
Yeah, I think that's also part of communication. If I'm not mistaken, am I right, Miss Debbie? That's a part of communication skill also, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ari.
Thank you, Bu Dini. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Ari. I'm sorry. Kalau di rumah
no worries.
Yeah, no worries. You know, yeah, he is numero uno, Ibu Dini.
Numero uno.
This job is coming. Boss. Yeah, this job is coming second.
Oke, ya benar. Apa Miss Ari dan Miss Debbie, dan memang Dedi sempat mendengar juga kalau jejak digital itu bagian dari apa ya, perekrutan juga melihat ini ya, sosial media yang akan direkrut, dan tidak jarang Dedi mendengar bahwa sebuah perusahaan nggak jadi merekrut karena jejak digital tadi gitu.
Iya, betul.
Dan Google sendiri merekrut karyawannya kan berdasarkan portfolio ya, termasuk portfolio di sosial media tadi, apa yang sudah dilakukannya gitu. Jadi kalau mau dilihat yang bagus-bagus dari sekarang, mahasiswa postinglah yang ini, yang baik-baik, dan memang itu punya Anda gitu, bukan duplikat ya, bukan punya orang lain yang Anda posting bahwa ini produk saya loh gitu. Jadi mulai dari sekarang e-portfolio tadi ya, Miss Ari ya, elektronik portfolio termasuk sosial media tadinya. Oke, apa masih ada pertanyaan?
Ada tambah sedikit lagi, Bu.
Yes.
Jadi saya kan memang beberapa kali, hampir setiap tahun jadi juri UDA Uni. Dan itu setiap kali sudah terpilih, kalau mereka sudah masuk ke 15 besar, pasti kita cek sosmednya. Dan ada satu waktu, bukannya satu waktu, sudah berkali-kali, tapi ada experience saya yang sangat-sangat unforgettable. Just like she was really good in Chinese, she was really good in English, in Russian, in French, whatever. And then udah masuk my 10 big, okay, my top 10, okay. And at that time, I said, okay, she's like probably yes, the second round, the second winner, for example, like that. Okay, tapi kemudian datanglah panitia, Miss, I think that you really have to make up your mind. Why? See, dilihatinlah yang sosmed tersebut, dan kelihatanlah dia lagi pakai bikini, dia lagi kissing. Oh my God, I said, oh no, oh my God. She was so beautiful, she was tall, pokoknya betul-betul perfect banget untuk menjadi seorang Uni. Oke, waktu dia lagi di Beijing, karena dia kuliahnya di Beijing, ya, oke. Jadi akhirnya gara-gara diri sendiri akhirnya tidak jadilah menjadi Uni, tidak dimasukkan lagi ke 10, jadi di-kick.
Oh, di-kick ya. Oh, sayangnya.
That's similar experience also. So when I was active in a youth exchange program, Miss Debbie, sekarang sudah turun gunung, jadi biar yang muda-muda. So when I was still active in youth exchange program, to choose one of the representative of West Sumatra, because this is become a diplomat of Indonesia. It's not only a diplomat quote unquote of West Sumatra, but diplomat of Indonesia to overseas. So since we didn't have this social media at those years, so we did this home checking. So we went to their neighborhood, and then we talked in small lapau over there, in small warung over there, and then we talked to the seller, and we talked to the neighbor around, and we just asking, so what do you think about this person? So we are talking about the character, because character is number one in the youth exchange program. For dancing or for knowledge, you can learn because they still have like 3 or 4 months before departure. And then there will be also another 2 weeks training in Jakarta for departure, pre-departure training. However, character cannot be changed. Yeah, cannot be changed in a short time. In what they call that? Shoot, I forgot the word. Sorry, but that's it. So before the social media exists, that's what we did.
Yes.
But right now, like what you said, you've experienced with this Uda Uni, because this is representing Uni Sumatera Barat, about Minangkabau in general.
Yeah.
You know, and then you'll do the checking on social media.
Yeah, it's one of the most important thing. Nggak mungkin kalau nanti jadinya Uni, ternyata kelakuannya seperti itu. Ya kan? Atau udah kelakuannya seperti itu. Dan yang banyak itu ya sekarang yang udah banyak yang
melambai.
yang melambai itu. Dan kita pernah juga kebobolan. Pernah kebobolan sekali. Dan shock banget ketika kita mengetahui bahwa, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Akhirnya apa coba? Merasa bersalah. We felt very guilty because it was not detected that easy, Miss Hari. Karena dia punya, I don't know, probably some kind of dual kepribadian, dual personality.
Jekyll and Dr. Hyde.
Yes, so that's it. He could like hide it. You know, jadi pas waktu it was really shocking because it was me who found it. Jadi pas waktu itu kita lagi buka bersama di satu hotel dengan teman-teman, ternyata di sebelah, dengan anak-anak ITC waktu itu. Jadi di sebelahnya ada 2 orang laki-laki, ya. Jadi when I left for praying maghrib, alright, okay, and when I came back, langsung dibisikin, okay, sama anak-anak, Miss, yang 2 itu kayaknya jengkel banget deh, Miss. Kenapa? Masa dia panggil sayang-sayang, Miss? Masa sih? And I started to eager. I was really eager and then tried to find out. Dengar-dengar gitu. Kayaknya wajahnya familiar deh. Oke. And then mulai-mulai tutup wajah seperti ini misalnya supaya nggak kelihatan. Maksudnya pasti dia kenal wajah saya kan. Kemudian mulai, sayang, kamu mau makan apa? Oh my God. Kayak langsung ditembak begitu. And then saya, hello, excuse me. Miss Debbie. Aduh. Saya langsung lapor ke dinas dan kemudian langsung dicopot gitu. Selempangnya, Miss. Ya, mau gimana, Miss? Selempangnya diambil, sudah di blacklist dari list UDA. Nggak usah sebutin udahnya udah apa. Oke, nah itulah ya. Everyone be very careful with sosmed. Nah, juga hati-hati juga dengan keseharian kita. Tingkah laku kita itu pasti akan mudah dideteksi ya oleh orang-orang. Apalagi kalau ngelamar kerjaan, so be very careful with this. Jadi kerjaan itu tidak semuanya kayak yang di depan mata aja, yang di belakang atau tentang kehidupan kita sehari-hari juga bisa mudah dicek. Karena on your CV you also have your contoh CV, my CV lain. Contohnya my CV, di situ ada my IG, okay, my phone number and then my Facebook, di semuanya di situ. Jadi mudah dicek. Alright, so I think that's all. Okay, Bu Dini.
Okay, thank you, Miss Debbie. It has been 3:54 p.m. and we have got very beneficial knowledge.
It's okay, we can understand. Itu penyemangat Dini di rumah ya, Miss Arya.
So what about this one? We continue while Dini. So to what do you call, to fill the time. So what about this one, Miss Debbie?
Yes.
I've only, it's not because I'm too Western, but I've only told my students that there are 3 magic words. There are 3 magic. Oh, Dini is back. Is it okay if I finish one sentence, Din? Yeah.
Please.
To fill the time, yeah, Din.
Okay, so go on.
There are 3 magic words actually in communicating with people, in what they call, in interacting with people. So when you want to ask for help, please say please. When you been helped by people, say
Mhm.
thank you.
Mhm.
And if you make a mistake, say sorry.
Yes.
Do you agree with me, Miss Debbie?
Agree. Couldn't agree more, Miss Ari.
Thank
That's
you.
really right. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Ari.
Yes.
For
Oh, you will
reminding
be
of that.
back to you, Miss Dini. We feel the time.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I'm sorry for.
No worries. No worries.
No worries. No worries.
All right. Yeah, it's really nice sharing from Miss Debbie and Miss Ariani. Also, you have international experience on international communication. Miss Debbie juga ya.
Yeah.
Has been a presenter in India. And also, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Shashikan tadi ya. You're still here?
Are you here? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He's still here.
Thank you for inviting me on such an international stage. Glad to hear all the responses.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr.
Thank you, Ms.
Yeah,
Devi, for
thank you
inviting.
very
Thank you.
much.
Sure.
Thank you for organizing this.
Yeah, because this is the communication skills one. Jadi materinya memang secara ini umum dulu ya. Karena di communication skill itu tidak hanya spoken ya, Miss ya. Juga ada nanti writingnya juga, how to write in social media, through email, something like that. Maybe next time we'll also invite you or Mr. Sashikan to give the knowledge about that, because in Politeknik kita mengundang sekarang sudah yang ke-17 ya Miss Debbie ya, berarti udah 17 ini loh, 17 kuliah umum dari praktisi yang sudah kita adakan dalam 3 minggu terakhir ya. Bu Saria.
Bravo.
Iya, practitioners lecture series. Sebenarnya ada 3 lagi harusnya, karena kita menargetkan ada 20 kuliah umum yang diberikan oleh praktisi dan industri gitu. I think that's all. Thank you for
ada Ibu Titin rupanya,
sharing, Miss Debbie.
Miss Dini, ada Ibu
Oh iya,
Titin.
ada Bu Titin ya.
Barusan lihat.
Oh iya benar, Bu Titin Ritmi tadi, Bu Saryani, Ibu Martini mohon maaf tidak bisa hadir.
Sudah keluar Ibu Titin. Tadi ngeliat Ibu Titin. Oh,
ya,
ada nih
Bu Titin. Bu Titin masih ada. Bu Titin masih ada. Ya, Miss Haryani, Mr. Shashikan, Miss Debbie, and all of the students. That I hope that all students can get very beneficial knowledge, and I have asked them to write a summary about the material, and they will submit it terus pada ya. And that's all for today. Thank you once more, and have a nice. We have a long holiday here, Mr. Shashikan.
Indonesia long holiday.
Thank you, Ms. Devi.
Thank you, Mr. Shashikan.
That's all.
Thank you, Miss Debbie.
Good
afternoon.
Thank
See
you,
you
Miss
next
Dini.
time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.